How you guys doing? Um, you guys okay? You guys all right? Breathing, you're live, you know, enjoying your summer. I hope so. I hope you are. Um, I hope you guys, you know, find the joy and the pleasure and all of that in the things that you need. And I say this. You guys may feel certain things, maybe experiences that you're going through, and it's tough. It's tough to, go through it, and it can become overwhelming at times. And you try to breathe, take a deep breath and relax. So I say to you, fight the feelings, but not the negative ones. Allow them to come, embrace them, and especially if they're in your mind all the time, just face them, fight them, and beat them. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. Don't let them stop you from enjoying your life. Still find a way to go enjoy your life and have fun. There was a quote that I saw that said, when you're going through stuff, sometimes having the experience or having experiences actually helps you through the tough times. You can't wait for the tough times to go away for you to have experiences. You got to have the experiences while you're in the tough times, because maybe those experiences will actually help you with the tough times. And so whenever I hear that and I'm not feeling the best, I always just like to think of it like that. Because if you wait for the moment to come, it'll never come. And if you wait because all you have is right now. All you have is right now. So if you wait for the moment to come, it may never happen. It may never come. If you wait if you wait to get yourself out of the tough times, to get yourself out of the depression, anxiety, all the fears, if you wait for that stuff to go away, to enjoy your life and to have fun, then you're never going to have fun. Because sometimes our greatest experiences in our most fun times in life that we've experienced the most fun is when we were going through tough times. And this helped you get out of those tough times. Just having those experiences, because that's it's hard to like, because you'll be waiting for years. You'll be waiting, and I keep on And then I'm going through stuff sometimes too, and I'm feeling anxious sometimes, and I like to think of it that way, that, even though you're not feeling the best, having experiences and experiencing things like what I did, like November of 21. So this was like a little over 3.5 years ago, where me and my homie, we went skydiving. But this was partially because I was going through, I was going through months of just tough depression and, of anxiety and all of that stuff. And I helped myself get out of it by hanging with friends, hanging with family, working out 5 days a week. I wasn't working out on the weekends, but I would work 5 days a week. It was for a 2-month thing, because where I was going was Gold's Gym. And the Gold's Gym was expensive. It was like $100 a month. And they make you pay first and last month. So I paid $200 up front, right then and there. So I made sure I went as much as possible. I wasn't going to go 7 days a week, though, but I went Monday through Friday for 2 months. 5 days a week for 2 months. I was doing that. Sometimes I'd go bowling. Sometimes I'd hang with my friends. I started getting back into work and stuff like that. And, that helped. Sometimes when you have to do something you don't necessarily want to do, something that is added in that you don't necessarily want to do, it actually makes you enjoy your free time more. So that's part of what helped me get out of it at the time. But I think, the skydiving, I was really going through it, and I was like, let me jump out of a plane. Let me go skydiving. I was like, cause me and my friends, we were talking about doing it for a long time, but then they just kept lagging on me, and I decided I wanted to do it. And so I asked a specific friend to come with me, and he said, yes, we'll do it. We'll go. And then we ended up going. And it was one of the best experiences. It was one of the greatest feelings I've ever had. Minus the first 2-3 seconds. Everything else was just exhilarating. It was exciting. It was extraordinary. It was one of the greatest feelings I've ever had. But, I think, 2 years later, or almost 2 years later, it was summer of 23. So it was 2 years ago from now. 2 years ago. So, we ended up going to Costa Rica. Because I was having a tough time. So I ended up going to Costa Rica, getting certain excursions. And one of them was zip lining. And the zip lining, for some of them, it was a little nerve-wracking, anxiety-inducing. But one in particular, I got stuck at the top. So I got stuck halfway. I was it was one of the higher wires. I got stuck halfway. And I was anxious because I was just sitting there. All the thing had to do, all the cables had to do, the cables I was connected to that was holding me in place, all it had to do was have some faulty wire, just be a little faulty in that moment, and then I fall all the way down, and I'm in the jungle, because we were above the trees in the jungle, and that was nerving for me at that moment. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep going, but I kept going. I went all the way. It was like 9 of them, actually 9 or 10 of them, and I went all the way. And it was something that, I would do again. So these 2 experiences, I would do them again. I would do them again. And in those 2 experiences, they happened in the midst of 2 different bouts of depression, anxiety. They did. So so like a lot of the times, that's what I like to think is like, when you're going through stuff, hold up. When you're going through stuff, sometimes it's important to realize you're alive, you're breathing, you're well, and just enjoy that experience. Have that experience for what it is, because you never know. You never know if it'll be your last. Especially if you just keep waiting to feel better, to have those experiences. Because like I said, you'll be waiting for a long time. I think it's better to have those experiences and enjoy those experiences while in the midst of the tough times, because it'll really make you appreciate. It'll really make you appreciate those times a lot more. It'll help you, because you're going to be looking into that moment as, I want to be in this moment. I enjoy this moment, because I don't know if I'm going to have a moment like this tomorrow, or if tomorrow even comes. Because, sometimes these moments come too and few far in between. So that's the way I like to see it. So just, embrace those feelings, fight those feelings, beat them. That's all I can say about that. Some of the best experiences you have in your life come in spite of the what seemed like the worst times in your life. That's the beauty of life, is you can find joy in the toughest times in your life. You can do things that bring that joy. You can find things that'll bring that, especially with family, and have those moments, because you don't know how many of those moments you're gonna have. It's just, it's beautiful. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna have a good one tomorrow, and peace out.